What's up, everybody? Jefferson Santos here, eight-figure entrepreneur, Millionaire Club member here at MDC, 500K affiliate. Excited that you're with us here this morning, this afternoon, this evening on this Super Saturday. And Saturdays are interesting. Saturdays, I think for me in my career, it is a very special time because people are at home. They haven't really gotten out of the house yet, unless they have kids that are in early morning sports or whatever. But it's a great way for you to grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever, in your pajamas or your workout clothes and get trained up on how this business works. And so, as you guys know, there's been a lot of exciting growth here at MDC and AkashX and all the other brands that we have here. And so we're just really excited about that. So we're not perfect strangers. Here's what we're going to do today. We're going to be covering some new releases that just came out. Okay, Dreamtrips had a major announcement and a major new website enhancement, as well as AkashX did as well. So we're going to be covering travel and trade enhancements, Dreamtrips enhancements, right? We have a couple of major interviews. We've got one gentleman that hit 250K in his first month, and we're going to interview him. Also, we're going to interview another person, a leader, woman out of the UK that has a unique story as well. And she was stuck in a rank for a little bit. And I don't know about you, but I think all of us at some point, and maybe it might be you right now, you've been stuck at a rank, or you want to get to that next rank and you don't know exactly how to do it. And so you're going to hear from her as well and how she kind of walked through that and how she got to a major rank beyond the rank that she was at for about a year and a half. And so we've got that. And then we also have some marketplace expansions and some other brands that are coming on board. Just want to touch on those as we wrap up the day. So we have a power pack day for you today. So we're not perfect strangers. My name is Jefferson Santos. A little bit about my background if you're new. First of all, welcome to the MDC family. Welcome to the AkashX family. Welcome to the House of Brands family here today. And we do these Super Saturdays every single month to make sure you're up to speed with the latest information, latest training, all of that recognition. We have lots of different things going on right now here at the company. And so my quick background is this. I've been in industry network marketing for 28 years, y'all. It was crazy. And I struggled for my first 9.5 years. I don't know about you. How many of you, anytime in your career, maybe even right now, put a 1 in the chat if you had struggled anytime in your business? Maybe you've doubted yourself. Maybe you're like, is this really for me? How do I really do this thing? Okay, put a 1 in the chat. Look at that. We got a lot of people. So you're not alone. I want you to understand that we always see people's highlight reels on social media, right? The recognition, the accolades, the things that they're doing, but some of the stuff that we don't post everything. And you don't know what these leaders have gone through. You don't know I guess you'd say the deserts or the valleys that we've gone through to see where we're at today. And so I just want you to know that you're amongst friends. You're amongst a community right now of people that we're all moving in the same direction. We want to get better. We want to enhance our mind, our bodies, and our bank accounts over here with MDC, right? And so today is about a day where if you click in, like really click in, turn the TV off, turn off distractions, put a movie on for the kiddos, give the dogs some treats and put them out back, whatever, and put your phone down. Okay, unless you want to tag some things and post some stories, which is cool too. But I want you to click in right now and really lock in to learn what you need to learn, because here's what happened for me. Okay. After my struggle of 9.5 years in the industry, I turned the corner, and it happened at an event. It happened because I did enough things wrong to where I didn't beat myself up. I stayed curious. Even though I had self-doubt in my head, I stayed curious. I said, you know what? I'm going to figure this out. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm going to take it day by day. And that's the attitude that I have. And that's the kind of attitude that you have to have if you're going to survive and thrive and advance in your business. And that's what I did. I would go to events by myself because I didn't have a team yet and all these things. But in 2005, I helped start a brand, which you'll hear about today, Dreamtrips. And that brand it exploded to $4 billion. I had a team of almost 3 million people, 50 countries. I don't know. I had 60 or 65 7-figure earners on there, all kinds of stuff. And the pandemic crushed that to zero because travel and pandemic didn't really mix, right? And so I found myself having to start over again. Now, there's some of you right now, in MDC that you just joined AkashX, you just joined one of our brands, you just joined MDC, and you're hoping, you're like, man, I hope this is the one. And I'm here today in my time machine, 2 years in the future, because I've been here for 2 years now, to let you know that the juice is worth the squeeze. Okay. Maddie and Joey and Ali and Mark and Abdullah and Karab, you're going to hear from, and Laura and Hannah, and I can go on and on. John Harims, I can go on and on about all these different leaders. The juice is worth the squeeze. We've been building, and we're saying, you know what? The water is fine over here. Let's get in it. Let's swim around. Let's make this thing happen. And I was blessed enough to hit a 7-figure income over here now at MDC after 2 years. And so this does work. So when you look at that compensation plan, when you see the numbers of what's possible, it's definitely possible. And there's a lot of other people that are listening right now that have been recognized the last couple of days ago on social media that it's happening for them as well. And it's an amazing thing to see that you're trusting Josh and Jenna and going, you know what? I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to throw my heart over the bar one more time. So if that's you, or you're so glad that you came to MDC, you're having an amazing time, you want this to be your legacy run, put a fire emoji in the chat real quick. I'm going to put some fire emojis in the chat real quick too. Put a fire emoji in the chat. And because it's about intention. Okay. It's about leaning forward and having an intention first, because when do you want to have the map? It's before you enter the woods. You want to have the map before you enter the forest. You want to have the attitude before the paycheck, right? That's how this thing works. And so I stand here today. I'm humbled. I'm excited. I'm hopeful for the future, because there's not a lot of times. I've been in this industry for a long time. Mark will talk about it. I'm going to bring Mark up here, our CEO of and owner of Dreamtrips, here in just a second. He's been around the industry for a long time as well. We've seen a lot of companies come and go. We've seen the legacy companies, right, that are billions of dollars. And there's not a lot of times you see a company like this that has the momentum that it has right now, that has the attraction that it has, the vibe and the leadership that's just pouring in right now. That is what's happening. And you want to get in under that funnel of blessing. Okay. How many of you want more? Put a B in the chat. B for boy. Put a B in the chat if you want more blessings in your life. If you want to go into blessed mode, okay, we got hustle mode, we got blessed mode. If you want to go to blessed mode in your life, put a B in the chat. All right. Because that is what's happening right now. And when momentum is happening, literally all you have to do is just get in the boat and start rowing as fast as possible. All right. So what I'm going to do now, okay, I'm going to bring up our first guest speaker. And Dreamtrips has an amazing story, and they just made an amazing announcement. Okay. And we want to unpack this for you. So Mark's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes and really get into what's the new Dreamtrips website, all the things about it, and the new price point, because there's so much value in here. It's ridiculous. All right. And before I bring him on, Mark and Tammy are an amazing couple. They're multiple 8-figure earners in the industry, building in the field. All right. When the assets of Dreamtrips were up for sale back when the pandemic happened, they were able to grab those assets and resurrect this brand in 2022. And they brought it over here in mid 2024. And so you're doing an amazing job, Mark. And I appreciate you and your wife, Tammy, for everything that you guys do. And so I want to hand the microphone over to you, brother.